That's understandable. That's understandable. But like I could see that with most Final Fantasies though. Like 7, I can use any 3 characters in 7 and fucking destroy that game. Same with 9.
I hope our translators work properly.
6 is a lot of people's nostalgia choice. I also understand that one. I also understand that. FF Tactics, you could cheese it once you get Sid. There's no interchangeable reason to not do it. Okay. Final Fantasy Tactics, you can cheese at the start of the game. The Final Fantasy Tactics is so easy to level up because every movement gets you experience. The second you get strong enough, or not even the second you get strong enough, you can literally kill every monster in a battle except for one, damage it enough so that it starts to run away, and then sit in the back corner far away from it and leave everybody as, I think it's Squire, and just constantly use cheer. Cheer, cheer, cheer until you level up and get enough points to level up Squire all the way to max. Change to a different, like, kill that monster, get into another battle, change your class, but keep your secondary class option as Squire, get into the other battle, same thing, stay in the back corner after you've killed everything except for one, cheer, 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 and you can level up every single class. First area in the game that you get to do random battles. But the big problem with that is it makes the story so much easier because the story battles are set at one level, but all of your random encounters level up with you.
So we can't determine how it's
There's no interchangeable reason to not do it, which is understandable, Peter. I know I just read that earlier. Ryder, are you talking about Final Fantasy 3 as in Super Nintendo 3 or Final Fantasy 6? Because technically 3 for Super Nintendo is 6 Japan. 3 Japan is the 3 they released for the 3DS. I always have to ask that when people talk about 3.
Sorry.
And Kefka is why people pick 6. Kefka, I understand that. Kefka is one of my favorite villains.
Thank you, as always.
But I definitely understand your choice there, Peter, 100%. My only gripe with Tactics is enemies level with you. I was just talking about that.
He is a curious child.
One of my RPG sins. Oh, 100%. I max every single fucking class right away. Platted Metaphor, so I had to take it from the disc and make room. Still in your library, though. I love my Platinums. I love the Platinum games. Although I have too many that I really need to go back and do that too.
Limel, what are you saying? You can't.
Name one reason why Sabo was needed after World Crisis. I can't. I'm sorry. Dark Knight and Final Fantasy Tactics is fun. Good old Dark Knight.
A bit different from our Eldarian symbols.
Symbology. That's the strange power you use, right, Face?
So, the people on this planet can use symbology too?
Yes. In fact, Limel is the most adept symbologist in the village.
Best in the village? Surely you jest.
I jest not.
What are your bonds and
Same question for Edgar. What was he needed for after the World Crisis? Why are you hating on these people, Peter? Why?
He's my little doggy. Okay.
Was that this girl's symbology?
Limel, how dare you?
How dare you start sending demons out into the world?
Anyway,
Tactics Ogre is
what are you
great.
talking about?
I rate higher than Tactics, eh? I can't remember if I have Tactics Ogre or not. It's another one I've really wanted to play because I love tactics games.
Arts resides there. Can but entreat the Oracle.
I love how this one they've got like the stone sickness like they have in Star Ocean 1.
Young lady, I'm telling you, you can't go alone.
No going alone, tiny child. Listen to your elder.
I'd like
In his crazy wheelchair.
if I may.
You want us to go with her?
What?
Would you?
Which is why I understand your point, Peter. Like you're like
We can't just
I find not enough people pick 4 in their lists, to be honest. Like When I seen 4 in yours, that was another one where I was kind of like, really? But like, I love 4. I love like the Dark Knight to Paladin aspect. Kane is such an awesome character.
Finding a cure for this disease would make a fitting mission for the SRF, don't you think?
Dragoons for the win.
What a nice public.
I'd love to know why you picked 4. Like, I definitely understand why you picked it. 4 is such a good system, and the story is really good.
It's not a joke.
I was just gonna say Kane. Kane! Fucking Kane!
We can't just ignore these people. Isn't that where your heart really
Most people
is?
don't even know the limit mechanics in FF6. They happen so very rarely. The after story for Kane is clutch.
Citadel you speak of, and return with the
Like, do you mean like just the end of Final Fantasy IV, or do you mean like after years? This is Star Ocean: The Last Hope.
How am I supposed to
My
get
favorite
away
FF game is
from
10,
the time left behind?
Rebirth,
It's not like I got any great knowledge. Tim.
6, 4, and 16. That's a solid list. That's a solid list. I'm surprised Rebirth is in there. There's not a lot of people that would put like the newer remakes of 7 in there. And Dragoon Paladin.
Stop treating us like gods.
Rice?
All right.
10-2 had an amazing combat gameplay. 10-2 was very, very nice visually. I liked that they... Like, a lot of people don't like the dress sphere system, but I like the fact that they kind of added back the, like, the classes. Like, that was really neat. I liked that. And the fact that their costumes change. Like, obviously, sphere grid, they're going to change. But a lot of times when you change outfits and stuff in games, especially newer ones, they don't change stuff like that.
Lim? Would you rather we call you Lim?
Rebirth near impossible to get plat though. But when you get it, it's gonna be so satisfying.
Ray Ray, huh?
Well, my name is Faye Shifa Beleth. So, how about Faisy, Lim?
Rimmel. Beige.
Hey, at least it's not.
Like that's one of the things I like about like some of the harder platinums to get. Is like once you finally get it done, it's just like yes.
I'll make sure to heal you first.
Probably play Final Fantasy Tactics once a year or two. That's one thing I'm glad that PlayStation took from Xbox. Xbox 100%. Like I've always been a PlayStation guy. But like the second that like when I seen Xbox and started doing when Xbox started doing like the achievements, I was like, I love that. That's fucking an awesome idea. Like that makes games have so much more replay value to them because you sit there even if you beat the game, you're like, well, achievements, what's in here? And like you look at it and you're like, okay, like that's cool. I like that. I like that. And then you can just go through and like you have more of a reason to get back into some of the games, even though regardless if they had fucking trophies or not, a lot of games are just too good not to play again, right? Nope, not that way. There we go. But like when they did that, and then I think it was PlayStation 3 started with the trophies, and just looking at it and you're like, what? And like the second I seen that, I was like, oh, I have to do this now. Why do you have no individual SP, fuckers? If you play Final Fantasy IV and then the after years, it felt so complete. Plus the Dragoon Paladin was. Oh, okay. I haven't beaten the after years, yes. I've had it for a while, but I haven't started it. Like, I really want to, because, like, Final Fantasy IV is great. What do you rate 1 to 10? Oh, you were asking Peter. A solid 8? Good to know, good to know. Hello, sir. How are you doing? That's my face. That's my face. What about Star Ocean, the second story? Star Ocean second story is fucking 10. 10 out of 10. 100% 10 out of 10. But I'm a simp. Simp for the Star Ocean 2. I did want to go explore the After Years world, but that's okay. Really? What did you hate about 2, Peter? You're making me sad. Phantasy Star 4 Shining Force. I have not. Battle Combat. First aid. First aid. First aid. Oh, he's got ice needles. Ice needles. She's got both of those. He's got both of those. Okay. But yeah, no, like once achievements and trophies started being a thing, I like achievement whore. The danglies? I'm confused. There's something I'm not seeing. Or something I'm not remembering. He must be blind. That's okay. I'm blind too sometimes. Shady sorcerer. I love that. I was like, this is a shady sorcerer. I don't know why you're letting me know that. Stupid fences. Should be able to just walk right over you. That's good. Oh, I should be able to go in that building. Let me go in the building, please. Don't hide this building from me. Let's talk to all the people just because they like to have quests. Grumble, grumble, she's not even listening to us. We are gods. If you don't speak to me likewise, I will kill you. The ending made me hate it, and there was no reason to do bonus dungeons. Oh, okay, okay, I can understand that then. Meow meow. But no, that's a solid reason not to like it. Hello, travelers. Please? Oh, sleeping. Plus the 3 main characters were all crybaby knobs. Oh, you're not wrong. You're not wrong on that. That's fucking funny. Fucking crybaby knobs. My favorite character in that game was fucking Diaz. Good old Diaz. And his I don't give a shit mentality. Oh, that's got one of the cold things, so I can't fucking open that, because there's ice around it. Fuckers. Here's some basil. Who the fuck are you? Just randomly giving me shit. I'd rather play an RPG of These Are the Days of Our Lives drama show. My mother used to watch Days of Our Lives all the time. Good old Days of Our Lives. I'm gonna get those. Basil, aquaberries. Don't need any of those. All of these are maxed out. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I need right now. Alchemist water. Natural pie crust. Accept orders. Custard pie, ginseng, crystal. It'd be funny if I could just buy those. Can you imagine? It's like, here's this quest I need you to go upon. Oh, yes, you can buy those items here. They're just using it as a way to get, like, you to buy their items. Every time they went to a new world. Oh my god! I will say Star Ocean Until the End of Time was a clever name since time travel happens. Every time they went to a new world. Down. Oh, chain. Hit. That sacrificial doll, bowstrings. Don't you worry. I'll be off stream training, and then and then I'll make all of the things. Flame sword, hunting bow, whatever the fuck that is. Dude, the music of Divine Force is epic. Just watch. Oh, that's one thing I love about like all Star Ocean games, though, is their intros are like fucking wild. But like, you know, Square, they can't not have like a ridiculous intro at the start of their games. You can't carry any more blueberries. Well, fuck. Yeah, let's go to this new world. This is a backwater world. Okay, this isn't too bad. Where did they get this magical technology? But whatever. Then they go to another one. Oh, look at this backwater world. That's kind of suspicious. And then the last world they recently left. Agreed. Okay, let's go into the main big building. Let's go in here. Let's see what we got. By far has the best game music, in my opinion, and the best storytelling. As I die. This is Star Ocean: The Last Hope. 4th in the mainline series. And don't cause any trouble for your friends, right, Lime? No. She's gonna cause all the fucking trouble. Every single bit of it. Last two worlds was either more advanced or more ruined. I couldn't tell. Demon Amulet. Why would I not equip something with that? See, I see stuff like that in games where it's like, this is the Demon Amulet. Nullifies damage from demons 20% of the time. I see stuff like that in a game and I'm just like, if this were like Dungeons and Dragons and somebody was like, here's this item. Oh, what is it? Oh, this is the Demon Amulet. No one would ever put that shit on. They're like, this is obviously a cursed item. Why in my right fucking mind would I wear something called the Demon Amulet? But this game is just like, yeah, let's wear that shit. Demon Amulet? Fuck yes. Final World has issues with it. More advanced and more backwards. You tell me. I unfortunately cannot. Fucking mushroom bastards. And I remember you mushroom fuckers in 3. Well, I love that. It's like, this is the most advanced technology in existence. But
I was just getting warmed up. Bring them on.
It's thanks to you, Edgy.
Edgy. I still love 2 Peter. 2 definitely had my favorite crafting system, though. I like the just, like, taking items that you get and just, like, trying to craft things. Because, like, a lot of these new crafting mechanics are just, like, a little weird to me, but I like being able to be like, okay, I've got this piece of iron. Let's see what the fuck I can make. And then it's just, like, going and going and going. Thank you for the lurk there, Legendary. Time for the presents and then food. Just remember there, Legendary, before you leave, I've also got multiple different lurk options if you check the commands. There was no question, at least Divine Force, there was no question as to why they were advanced. They're advanced because technology. The fuck do you mean technology? Oh! I'm gonna have to fucking... Oh, never mind, there it is. I read that wrong and it looked like it said there is no list of commands and I was like, the fuck? Yeah, I've got lots of lurk options just to be fun. The people of that world were like androids. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, that makes sense. Like this is a very Ah, legendary with a sexy lurk. Hot damn. I was like, it's very advanced here. I wonder why. Oh look, these people are androids. That tracks. That tracks. Oh, there's something I need for a legendary or a lizard something, isn't there?
I must say, that wasn't very challenging.
Oh, he just gave me fucking... He just gave me berries. I don't want berries. Sweet.
Here we go.
Yes. Give me all the stuff. Holy shit, that's a lot. I'm glad I leveled that up. Not one person questioned the talking calculator and they were considered backwater. You leave talking calculators alone. Makes me think of fucking one of the newer Pokemon games where they have, like, I think it's like Rotom, like the fucking Pokedex that gets like the Pokemon put in it, and it's just like you're wandering around like city to city, and people see it and they're just like, whatever. It's like, what do you mean, whatever? This piece of tech... Oh, I guess they've got like sentient car keys after all. Oh, 100%. Well, like, all of these games have their flaws.
Bring 'em on.
It's very rare to see any game nowadays, especially like RPGs or JRPGs that don't have some kind of, like, game-breaking... Well, not really game-breaking, but, like, story-busting flaw. Sometimes there's... Some are just better at hiding it than others. or distract you with something else.
Bring 'em on.
It's thanks to you, Reggie.
You're so far behind right now. I gotta check how far behind she is. So level 50, level 6. She's fucking 11 levels behind. I love it. Tales of Grace, I bet you'll retract that comment. I will not. You've got the nostalgia glasses on now, Peter. How does it feel? No. I'm excited to play it. I'm excited to play all the Tales games. I really liked Arise, and like everybody I've talked to and everybody I've mentioned it to, even like about just playing the Tales games, they're like, all the other Tales games are better. Like Arise is probably like, and like obviously this is like always like an opinion statement, but they're like some of them, a lot of them were like, Arise is literally like probably the worst in the series, and I'm like, that makes me excited. That makes me highly excited to play like all of the other ones.
Maybe now I need some help to
The story literally covers all bases. That is excellent to know. I'm scared to like lean back too much because I got the support for the rocking part turned off, like turned off on my chair. This is Star Ocean: The Last Hope, Jack. It is the 4th in the mainline Star Ocean series. Excellent, excellent game. Good story, good combat, good craft. Well, weird crafting. I won't quite say good, but it's still good crafting. Just weird. I like the foraging mechanics. That's definitely something that was really good that they added to this game, was the fucking foraging mechanics. Oh my god, that lizard man got fucked up.
Bring 'em on.
This feels pretty good.
She's leveling up like fucking crazy. Although I do like the way they did the chaining in this game, like where you've got all those diamonds, so you can literally try to set up the way that you want it. Field skills, smithery. Almost got that fucking maxed. Definitely want harvesting first, then botany. Earned after defeat undead enemies. That was fucking quick. I'm going to keep all of the party SP for now. It's crazy when the creators of the game say the newest is the worst one, and that's how you know. Which game are we talking about for that? Usually I've never heard a creator say it's the worst worst out of a series. Oh yeah, every game is good. Oh, Arise? The creators said that? That's wild. But yeah, no, like I've heard like a lot of fans say like it's the worst out of the series. Like I played it and I fucking loved it. And if that's the worst out of the Tales series, like I'm super excited. Because if that's what they call the bad part of the series, then it's all fucking uphill from there. Because usually when you look at it like a set of games and it's like, well, this is a bad game in the series, like, you know, a lot of people believe the same thing, like stuff like that. And it's like, you know, you play the game, it's like, okay, I can, like, sometimes you can play a game, like a series of games and then play one and they're like, okay, holy fuck. That guy got, like, ripped to shreds. But, like, I can definitely see sometimes, like, playing, like, a game series and, like, people are like, well, this is the worst one in the series. And, like, objectively, it's not a bad game, but, like, in terms of, like, the other ones, you're like, yeah, this is just, like, wildly less good. The worst of them in order of worst to it gets better. Arise, Zestria, Berseria, and then Symphonia 2. Good to know. That definitely gives me fucking really, really high hopes. Because if Arise was the worst of the series, I'm in for such a good fucking time then. Because I loved Arise. Like, I loved the gameplay, I loved the combat, I loved, like, all the side stuff. So if that's the worst that it's gonna get, then I'm gonna have so much fucking fun.
Useful experience indeed.
Useful experience. Well, can you imagine if that's how real life worked? If you just beat the shit out of people and, like, kept winning fights, you just got, like, ridiculously powerful and good at stuff? Because you could just put, like, points into stats? That would make the world such an easier place. And whoever said play Symphonia, they were not wrong. Play one first for the build-up of nostalgia. Well, I'm going to play them all in order as much as I can, because I know some of them right now are hard to find. But somebody else set me up with, ow, 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 ow. Set me up with an emulator. So the first couple I'm probably going to have to emulate, unfortunately. But I think I've got... I'm trying to remember which ones I do have. For Vesperia, I think I have Vesperia. I can't remember, though. Because, like, I've seen the name a ton, so I think I have it, unless I remember it because my brother might have had it on console. I know I have Berseria. I have like 4 or 5 of them right now. Obviously, I think where Grace is coming out next month, I'm probably gonna wait for the new one to come out to get it. I'm pretty sure I have Zestria. Oh, I can't even fucking run on the ice. But if they're out on console, I'm pretty sure I have all of the Tales series, because when I decided I was going to do them, I went out and seen if they were on sale. This is Star Ocean, The Last Hope. Man, the way I'm going to lose my shit on Graces. Oh, when the fucking the remaster comes out. I'm so like, especially with how everybody's hyping up the Tales series. I'm so excited to get into it.